Hey guys, last time we started from Twin Leaf Town, we used Rock Smash 2 times, and we got through the thing, and then we got the thing, and we got the Geodude, and we beat the Grunt. All right, what's up? Hello, YouTube.
Hello? I'm sorry, can you give me another recap? I missed that.
Oh shit, hold on. Where's my journal? There's my journal. Here we go. I started from Twin Leaf Town, I used Rock Smash twice, and I got through the gate, and then I got the extra fin, and I caught a Geodude, and I beat the Grunt. All right.
Oh, nice.
So,
okay, I totally got that time.
All right, so welcome everybody to episode Trace of Pokemon Splatinum version with your boy Adam and K-Bear. Adam.
You're using the wrong name. You know me. Casting Couch Cam, dude.
Casting Couch Cam guy. My apologies.
You know, I thought of a really good showdown name driving home from this pizza place.
Did you?
I'm gonna make my next showdown name Pineapple Pizza Lover.
Oh, you're a piece
Even
of
though
garbage.
anybody who likes pineapple on the pizza is a piece of garbage.
Maybe you should call it Pineapple Pizza Garbage. So it's like
I don't know.
So
I just feel like
it's a double pun because pineapple pizza is garbage, and you just said pineapple because I'm a piece of garbage. Because anyone who likes pineapple is a piece of garbage. So it's like a two-part.
I like
pun.
it. Perfect. So what are we doing today in Pokemon Platinum on Quest for the Younger Hose?
In this episode today, we are going to be hopefully making some progress toward the next gym, and finally getting honey to allow us to lather up some trees. Now, Adam, here's the problem.
What's the problem?
It takes 6 hours for the honey to do its thing.
Uh-huh.
I was debating... Oh, perfect, the memo pad. Just the one I needed.
There you go.
This way. It's this way.
What are you going to write down in your memo pad?
I don't know. Probably slanderous words toward myself.
You should probably keep track of, like, your womanly cycle in there.
It says... We're just going to leave that for a bit.
There you go.
All right. So the problem with this honey tree thing, okay? Now I wanted to record episode 3 without you, and get it to a point where I had shut up and listen. All right. So I wanted to get to a point where I recorded episode 3 without you, and I got to the point where I had honey and I had a tree lathered up. And I was literally going to do, every 6 hours, I was going to do it again until I finally got a tree with an Apom. I was going to shut the game off so that I had the Apom, like, in the tree ready. Okay, hold on. I can't do this frame skip shit anymore.
Okay.
Everything goes so quick. Wait, hold on. That's because I turned off limit. That's it. Okay. Okay. But I didn't do that because I'm a piece of garbage who doesn't like.
Okay, so here's what we need to do. Clearly, is we're gonna get this episode. We'll get the honey, and then next time we record, we'll do a 6-hour recording session, waiting for that Apom.
Do you know how far in the game we'll be when we're 6 hours in?
No, but like no, you don't have to like do any progress in the game. We'll just like hang out and talk for 6 hours. And we'll record it.
Perhaps we could do maybe another game, such as Pokemon Showdown, or something like that. There you go.
Where Pineapple Pizza Garbage can make his glorious bursting onto the scene.
Garbage. My so
you have to remind me of that next time we boot up Showdown, because I'm totally gonna forget about it.
I'm probably also gonna forget about it. Just so you know, I was playing Showdown with one of my friends yesterday. And somebody jumped into one of our games. Now, mind you, at this point, my name was Hi, I Am Here. And my friend's name was Anal Ravager 6969.
Classic. I mean,
yeah, obviously.
Can't think of a better name.
Obviously. But here's the thing. Okay, so in one of our battles, I got a notification, like somebody joined our battle. And I was like, man, who the fuck are you? Get out of here. In chat. So this is me and my friend's battle, and in the chat I say, get the fuck out, JDMM. Okay? I'm actually gonna have to open up Discord because I put the chat log in that. So this guy doesn't leave our battle, and a couple of minutes later, my friend Nick says some shit. Okay. All right. So my friend Nick says something.
Okay.
Also to him like you smell like wet hot dog juice or whatever. And he says why you so mean or something like that, okay? And then after that he says to me he messages me personally saying a battle to raise you. And I say raise my dick maybe. Here we go. This is the way to do it. And he said, and then he responds, why you so greedy? I know you can read the messages now, but I'm going to continue to say them. And he was like, why you so greedy? And I was like, huh? With what? My erections? So, and then he says, with your speech. And then I say, in what way does my manner of speech insinuate greed? Or are you certain you know what that word means? And then he says, you can do that. That's why I say it. And I'm just as confused as before. So I say, huh? Fam, you gotta read a book. And he says, why are you fucking? To which I can only laugh. To which I can only laugh and say, it's a fun activity.
Of course, yeah.
And then he says, you are stupid? With a question mark at the end, as if I'm the stupid. And then I say, your sentences are incoherent. Is English your second or third language? And then he says, why do you not fight me? Hablo español. So I respond with, obviously, yes, a filthy Peruvian. And he says, soy de Colombia para. I'm probably butchering the words, but I Google translated it later.
He called you a bitch.
He called me a bitch. He said he's like, I'm from Colombia, bitch. And I laugh. He says, sorry. And I say, no hablo español. And he says, please, te quieres burlar de mí. Which I think was along the lines of, I'm going to destroy you. Or he said, please battle me. I'm going to destroy you. In his next couple of things. So I accepted his challenge. Because I felt like a nice guy. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll humor him. And I get into the battle. And I have a terrible team. My team is absolute shit, okay? I have, like, not a single Pokemon of mine is better than, like, what you would remember as, like, Yu. And he was packing, like, a Gengar. He was packing fucking... I don't know what else. I don't care what else. So all I could think was, well, shit. My team is bad, but I'm still going to try to win, obviously. And I did win, thanks to... I had a Linoon that I didn't set up with, which was a mistake because he tried to set up with a Viper when my Linoon was in. And had I gone for a Belly Drum when he went for his first coil, I would have just swept his ass right there. But I still won, and he tried to challenge me again. And I said, no, I beat you fair and square. I want you to bow down before me and kiss my feet. He said, I even cut your nails, which made me laugh. And I responded with, oh my goodness, I've been waiting for a mani-pedi. But then that was the end of it. I didn't say anything else because I couldn't handle it. And I was about to play a different game. But it was,
what the hell?
What an experience that was for me.
Like, I'm so confused to why he, like, wanted to battle you so badly.
That's what I'm saying. My name was only Hi, I Am Here. Like, I wasn't some, like, sneaky Hispanic-speaking... And by Hispanic-speaking, I mean Spanish-speaking, because that's stupid. I don't know, I thought, man...
That's weird. That's funny, though.
That shit sent me reeling.
I used to start fights on Showdown all the time. I just like join random battles and like start talking shit.
Didn't you always get banned?
It's a good time. What?
Would you get banned? Was that you?
I got like kicked from servers for a while, but never like full on banned. Don't you? Do you remember when we used to get like random battles and like me and you would be in chat and we'd just be like bashing on whoever we were battling?
Yes, that's how every battle worked. Yeah, when I was in that battle against JDMM, my buddy Nick was in the chat saying like, "Yo, JDMM is on Nutrisystem or whatever," just dogging him.
That's amazing.
It was a very fun battle to be in. That's for fuck, dude.
All right, so we have something we're supposed to do in every video. Do you remember what it is?
Well, you didn't do it in the last one.
I didn't?
If it is what I think it is, and that's monkey fact of the episode.
Yes!
You did not do it in episode 2.
Damn it. Well, I have a monkey fact for episode 3.
So can we talk about what was the fact for episode 1?
I think it was about rhesus monkeys, and that's how the RH and the blood type was discovered.
Yes, that was it. I do remember that now. Okay. So you can tell your fact, and then if you don't talk about the one that I have, I'll also give one in memory of episode 2. So go ahead.
Okay.
Monkey fact of the day.
My fact is a pretty easy one. It's the difference between monkeys and apes are an external tail, where monkeys do have external tails and apes do not.
So they have internal tails.
Or more or less, just your tailbone.
Oh, okay.
Is essentially your internal tail, even though it serves no function.
Okay.
But yeah.
Very interesting.
So yeah, that's my monkey fact for the day. What's your monkey fact?
That was not my monkey fact. My monkey fact of the day is that there's a particular type of monkey, which I can't remember what I think it should be called, but I know that everyone calls it the bonobo.
Mm-hmm.
It is the only other, I believe, I don't know if it's animal in general, but it is the other animal that takes place in recreational sex.
Yes. The technical term that primatologists use is GG rubbing.
Okay.
Most of the cases, there's not like actual like insertion, if you will. It's more of just like body parts being rubbed together.
Okay, because one of the things that I remember hearing about this was the scientists they'd put like a camera in front of like different like animal, or like a box. They'd put like a box in front of like chimpanzees, or they'll put the box in front of like the bonobos, and like chimps will like fight to see who gets the right to like look into the box or whatever.
Okay.
When bonobos would see the box, they would just start like doing their GG rubbing. That's all they would do, is they would just like start grinding up on each other, which I think is admirable.
Dude, we had to, oh my god, this is bringing me flashbacks. I legit had to watch videos of this happening.
Savage.
Like in my class.
I love it.
It was weird. They use it for like everything. It's like a greeting, like when they meet a new person, or
I mean, I do
monkey,
too.
I guess,
I'm surprised
like,
I haven't been put in prison yet.
I mean, well, yeah. They also use it like when they haven't seen somebody in a while. They use it as like basically to avoid aggression, more or less. They just, hump each other vigorously instead.
A lesson we can all live by. That's how Adam and I became such good friends.
You weren't supposed to tell them that.
Alright, so I know there's a couple of cool Pokemon in this grass. Here's my thing about what we're going to do in the way of catching Pokemon, Adam. So,
okay.
Do you have any interest in me getting a Weasel?
Not particularly.
Alright, then fuck this, man. So, because I was kind of looking at there's another Pokemon that I have interest in getting now. And I found out where to get it, and it's relatively early in the game, and it's strong. It's really good.
Are you going to make me wait until we get there?
I was about to tell you what it is.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know now if you're going to be like that. No.
No, I was just asking a question.
It's Scyther, who I did not know you could get. Who I did not know you could get in Platinum, even though it's one of my favorite Pokemon.
I know how much you like your Scyther.
I love me some Scyther. So
I know you do.
So I plan on grabbing him.
You know what we didn't do at the start of this episode?
What?
We didn't do a team recap.
We do that at the end of the episodes.
Oh
shit! No, you're right.
I feel like it's better to do it like at the start of the episode.
You're right. We should do that. Sorry, everyone. Okay. So as you can see, we've got Conky Dong, Savage, Clam Nature. He's kind of shitty, but I like him. Her. Him. Him.
And then wait, pause.
Go ahead.
That's exactly how you describe me to your friends. He's kind of shitty, but I like him.
See, it's really funny because it's true. And then we've got Geodude the Geodude, who carried us, straight up carried us through the last gym, the first gym, thanks to a combination of Rock Polish and Rock Smash and Defense Curl. All important. Geodude will be thrown into the fucking gutter before too long. Just because Geodude's not very good, especially since I cannot trade. So...
This is true.
I don't know. There's only... This sucks because there's like... I guarantee you... I have an idea of a couple of Pokemon you're going to make me catch. So, we already know what about half the team is going to be. We have Monferno. We're going to have Apom.
Right.
We're going to have Cranidos. Who I learned that we can get in this game because my trainer ID is odd. That's how they determine whether or not you can catch Cranidos, or you can get the fossil for Cranidos or for Shieldon.
Interesting.
It's based on your trainer ID, and I almost panicked because I thought you could get both, and I almost was like, ah!
That's really weird. Shieldon evolves into Bastiodon, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I was just making sure I have the right thing in my head. Definitely Cranidos is the better choice out of that.
Oh, certainly.
Okay.
He is one of my favorite. I mean, he's one of my favorites to use, but and then Scyther. Seem to be the four.
That's 4 out of 6 already.
In mind, yeah. Mind you, we don't have to have a full party of 6, but I mean, fuck it. Who cares?
But I mean, you might as well, you know.
Yeah. I mean, odds are, to be honest, I'll probably catch a Bidoof to use as an HM slave.
Hell yeah.
So that could
been saying that since episode 1, man.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Question.
Yes, sir.
How's that team looking on like coverage and stuff? Because I don't really want to use my brain to think about that, so I'm gonna make you explain it to me.
So here's what we've got. So we've got fire and fighting. We've got rock. We've got normal, and we've got bug flying. Everybody is physical, except for whatever we make Monferno to be in the end. Conkeydon could probably go either way, like a bisexual. So
true.
So my thought, there is one other Pokemon that I can encounter here coming up. I'm trying to think. Okay. Maybe not. It might be a little too much walking around in order actually to get to it. But it is an electric type, and it's, I'd say, fairly decent. But I don't know if there'd be interest in me catching a Rotom.
Oh, you know what? I would be interested in you catching that. Because, I mean, like, I always use Rotom competitively, but never, like, knew anything about it. I'd be interested in that.
Okay, so we can definitely...
Are you able to, like, change the form of it and stuff, too?
I don't know how soon we're able to do that. To be fair, it'd be pretty broken if I had just a hydro-pumping Rotom at, like, level 20.
Well, here's the thing. I would much rather you have the Rotom fridge form because it's so fucking stupid and derpy.
Hey,
I love it.
Don't ever say that about Rotom fridge.
Listen, I just said I like it, but it's also derpy as hell.
I think they're all a lot derpier than you remember. Just because all of them are really sad, to be honest. I think my personal favorite is the grass type one, which I like to call Modem. Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I think he's my favorite. I don't know why. I also like Rotom Toaster form.
The fire one. Rotom Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all cool. I like them all. Even the flying one that's really bad.
The what?
The flying one that's really bad.
There's a flying one?
Electric flying. Yeah, Rotom Fan. But it also has levitate.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. Okay. I even like just like the regular Rotom. It's like what, Electric Ghost?
Well, in Gen 4, they're all Electric Ghost. They do not get stab on their special attack.
Oh.
So that's like kind of why it's like, eh.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like Rotom though.
Okay, Adam. Here's
Yes.
a question for you.
Okay.
So, what have you got going on late tonight?
I'm gonna be over at Abby's.
I mean, you're already there, so.
This is true. But like, she gets off work at 6, so.
Okay, because I was gonna say, we could always come back 6 hours from now and see what this does.
I mean,
because here's.
Well, you're going to trivia, aren't you?
That was yesterday.
Oh,
which was a fucking tragedy, by the way. Arguably the worst day of trivia I've ever had to experience.
Really?
Yeah. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Let's talk about this. Okay. So, 6 hours from now, I'll have the opportunity to see if a Pokemon will come out. Okay. But 24 hours from now is when it goes away. Okay. It's 4:16. Tomorrow I have to work. I don't know what you have to do.
I'm actually off all day, but I think we're going to a zoo tomorrow.
Okay. So that's a problem. Unless I personally come back in 6 hours and check these trees and am disappointed because we probably won't catch an Napalm.
Right.
But I can do this now anyway and come back to it myself. Record and then see what happens. But
You have anywhere between 6 and 24 hours to check the tree?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hopefully they work.
Slather that shit with honey.
Hopefully I get like the 12.5% to 15% pull.
I'm hoping for it.
It's unfortunate that we only have access to 2 trees as of right now.
Can you do it on like multiple trees at once and just like
yes, you can.
Wait 6 hours for both of them?
Yes. So I looked into some honey mechanics because I wanted to make this as painless for me as possible, and also for you because you have to deal with me while I do this. But the way that the honey works in this game is you slather a tree, come back 6 hours later, it'll be shaking or it won't be. That's how you tell if there's a Pokemon there. After you get out of the battle, if you slather it again, you have your chance of getting a Pokemon that was in the same column of, like, there's like a chart that people have produced. The odds of getting a Pokemon in the same column are 90%.
Okay.
So the way that the columns work is that there's like 5 or 6 Pokemon in each of them.
Okay. So what else in a column together? I guess more importantly, what's in a column with Apom?
So there's one column that has 2 Apom in it. But it's like they're all like separated based on like what tree. So, you saw that you can only get Munchlax from like a couple of trees or something like that. I think. Or we talked about that or something.
Yeah.
So each column can give you, I think it's one of. Sorry, there's fuck. Oh my god. So each row is like a tree, and each column is like what it would give you. I know that sounds so stupid and it doesn't make any sense because it doesn't. Okay. But if you get something from a particular column, and then you immediately slather that tree up after you exit that battle, before doing another tree, you have a 90% chance of getting a Pokemon from that same column. That could help if we end up fucking pulling a Heracross. Because I know that Heracross is in the same thing as Apom.
Ooh. Heracross is cool.
Heracross
you already have your bug type, so never mind.
But I mean, I have no problem doing a mono bug run. You should know this. I love bugs. But
we can consider that. What else? Wait, mono bug plus Apom, because we're not getting away from this.
I don't want to lose Monferno either. Maybe we're doing Emerald still. Maybe next time we'll do a mono type or something like that, or just like a challenge run.
Okay. I'm down for that.
Actually, I have a really good idea for a challenge run that you and I can be a part of.
Okay.
But when we get around to that, we'll talk, and we'll make it happen. But
I like this.
Trust me when I tell you that it's gonna be a long fucking journey next time. It's gonna be a long fucking journey.
This game's gonna be long.
I mean, this game's gonna be long, but next time it will be just so much more complex and stupid. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
It's like a Nuzlocke with like extra rules and shit.
Yes. Essentially.
Great.
Essentially, that's what that'll be.
What who are the bad guys in this game?
Team Galactic.
Galactic. Okay.
That's who these fucking dweebs are right now.
I figured. I just hadn't seen the name yet, so I figured I'd ask so we know what's going on.
Yep. Galactic Grunt. To be fair, I believe this is our first. No, this is our second encounter with Team Galactic. Because the last time we encountered them, you were busy fucking jerking off or something, talking or whatever.
Wow.
You can't say
talking
that that's
about
not
a dumb story that isn't funny.
That sounds more.
What'd you say?
That sounds more accurate. I don't know. You weren't paying attention at the end of last episode, because that's when it was.
To be fair, I really haven't been paying attention to the screen for this episode either.
Yeah, to be fair,
we've just been talking.
To be fair, I don't even pay attention to the screens because I just like to talk as well. That's why I always like.
Oh no! What? He got the poison off.
It's okay. I have an antidote.
Good.
And I think that
you don't want Conky Dong taking the L here.
I can't have Conky Dong doing that. That's why if you ever see me, I doubt you will until you rewatch it, and even then I doubt it. But if you ever see me like re-talk to somebody, or the more likely case, you hear me like fumble over my words repeatedly, that's me saying fuck. Like right there, my talking and my playing are not coinciding with each other. I should have grabbed some of those orange berries. It's a shame that I don't have any good Pokemon yet.
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
How hard is like a solo run with like just your starter and not getting anything else?
It depends on what game you're playing and who the starter is. This game with Chimchar rather, in my mind would be really sort of easy, only because later on in the games. I'm sorry?
Other than that first gym?
I mean, at 14, when he evolves into Inferno, he gets Mach Punch. So that first gym would have been easy had I thought, hey, level 14 is where you hit your stride.
Right.
But otherwise, I think he gets Swords Dance or Nasty Plot. I don't know how. I think Swords Dance by level up. I think Nasty Plot by like breeding, so maybe not that. But he gets really good coverage. I think he can take on pretty much anything. The only thing you got to worry about is, getting hit and killed by like super effective moves. Like I'd be worried.
I feel like that would be kind of fun to do on Emerald then.
No, that would be. Well, Emerald. Actually, I think Emerald's the easiest one. Just because.
Oh, really?
I remember. Somebody let me I borrowed somebody's like Sapphire cartridge, I think. And on it was like a level fucking 90 Blaziken. And that was the only Pokemon on the team, and I was in the Elite Four just kicking ass, taking names.
For as many times as I've played through Emerald, I've never actually used Blaziken.
Really?
As like my starter.
You're a Mudkip picker though, aren't you? No, actually you're a Trico picker.
Yeah, I like Trico the best.
Yeah.
But I think the original, like when I played, I had a Sapphire cartridge. When I played that one originally, I think I used Mudkip first before I realized the bomb-ass Trico.
The bomb-ass Natude of Trico. I personally, that's in my opinion, that generation has the best and most usable starters. I've used every single starter, and I've not been upset with how the game went. They're all good.
Yeah, they're all really good.
The only game that I would argue has a set of starters that I would use no matter what is Gen 2. Or Gen 1. Pretty much every generation I'd use any of the starters. Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. Although...
see, I don't really like Chikorita.
Yeah, although Chikorita's not good, like in-game, it's really bad. It's tanky, and like... I just like having a Chikorita. I don't know. To be fair, I just throw it into battles to get fucking
I was one for Cyndaquil on that.
I like Totodile a lot. Totodile was always really good. Especially in Gen 2. It could learn, like... It got Ice Punch really early. Because it was a TM at the time.
Yeah.
And literally, It would get bite. It would have like you could give it surf, ice punch, and bite all before like the 4th gym. And you would just run over people. I think
surf was surf physical back then?
No, it was special. All the moves that I just told you were, I believe, special moves. Which kind of suck
really?
on, sucks on for Alligator.
Dark was always special.
Yep. But even though like now definitely you associate for Alligator with being physical. Back in the day, he would still hit really hard, and I honestly think that he was the best solo like run Pokemon in that generation, because Typhlosion was kind of just didn't get great coverage, but for Alligator literally got amazing coverage and could take care of pretty much any gym without any trouble until you get to Kanto and you have to take on Surge, because he'll rock your fucking socks off.
Yeah, that would be bad. I wish that they would do that with more like generations and give you like 2 regions to go through.
Yeah. The problem with that is that's a very particular like scenario that they set up between Johto and Kanto. Just because like the regions are connected. The problem with every region they've made sense is like you can't just a 3rd tree. Here we go.
Hey.
Slather that bark, baby. So at
10:27.
So at 10 o'clock, 10:30, I need to get back on and get my on.
Get your what?
Get my on.
Sorry, can you write that on the memo pad? I don't really know what you're saying.
No, there's no legible form of.
Fair enough.
So
what's the current goal right now? What are we doing in this game?
So now that we've beaten Team Galactic in that tower, I'm actually gonna go heal because I'm afraid of Conky Dong taking a big hit. Now we're working our way toward Eterna City, getting to that 2nd gym.
Okay.
And actually, before we do that, you might be a little upset with me with how this next like little bit's gonna go, because when I get to Eterna City, I'm immediately going to get Cranidos, the fossil.
Okay.
And then we have to go all the way back to Oroba, which was the town that the 1st gym was in.
Listen, man, I'm along for the ride.
You're damn right you are. And that's my boy.
I'm excited for Cranidos.
That's my boy. That's my boy Buns. He's out here.
But to be fair, I also don't really know how far away this other city is, so I might be eating those braids later.
Yeah, here. Well, I can. Fortunately for you, I have a town map, and I can show you where everything is.
Oh, wow. How about that?
It's wonderful. Town map, use. Okay. So right now, you see where we are right here. Okay?
Uh-huh.
This is Oroba. This is Eterna. Now, you might say, well, Keith, why don't you just go straight fucking down, you idiot? You can't at first.
Wait. Question for you. Go back down to Oroba?
Yes. Orberg.
Now...
Ew.
Do you also say Pitsba?
You know, I've never realized that it was called Orberg. Orberg. Yeah. Ew, that's so. I'm still gonna call it Orba. This is Orba to me. Eterna. So.
I never want to hear you say Pittsburgh ever again now.
Pittsburgh? You want to hear me call it Pitsba? Rock the Pitsba.
Exactly what I want to hear.
Rock the Pitsba. Shorty, don't like it. All right. Rock the cash. Okay, so you might wonder why we don't just go straight down. And to that I say, fuck you. We can't, because this is the bike trail, the bike path. It only opens up after you beat the gym. And I don't really want to wait until after the gym. Even though Cranidos is definitely not useful in Eterna City, because that's where the grass gym is. I just want to have him.
That's fair. When do you get the EXP share?
It's a good question. I don't know. Could you Google that for me by chance?
Yes, I could.
Wow, I'm surprised you did. I thought you were just gonna like let it fester.
Well, I mean, it was my own question. I was curious.
Would you like me to have a Shellos on the team? One of these ugly motherfuckers.
What does it evolve into?
Gastrodon.
That's what I thought.
Remember him?
He
always rocked our worlds.
I do remember Gastrodon. I mean,
No, I don't. To be fair, if I were to get a Shellos, I'd want one of the East Coast ones because they're blue and I think they look better.
Is it like male and female?
Yeah. No. It's East Coast and West Coast.
I don't know why my Google skills can't find this quickly.
EXP share platinum. Is that what you Googled?
Googled Pokemon Gen 4 EXP share.
I mean, yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad Google. Obviously not good enough. Oh my god, these battle animations.
Top voted answer is you can get it at the gatehouse while leaving Eterna City.
Oh, perfect. So I get it as I'm leaving the second gym. It's perfect.
You must seen at least 35 Pokemon.
Oh shit. That might be bad. Hold on. I really need to turn my AC on because I'm starting to sweat.
Okay. No one likes a sweaty video game player.
Okay. Can you hear my AC? You probably can.
I could hear it when you turned it on, but now like you're talking again, it's not. Like,
another fucking Geodude.
Taker Daniel's about to send out a Geodude. But we say fuck that. We don't switch our Pokemon.
We don't need to. Conkedong's got fists for days.
Every time that. Excuse me while I yawn. Every time that Mach Punch thing comes up, it like catches out of the corner of my eye, and I think it's like I'm watching a YouTube video and like it pops up with like text there, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then it's like just fist, and I'm like, oh. Good job, brain.
Proud of you. Proud of you, big guy.
Thanks.
Oh. All right.
Keith, you know what game you should get that we can play together?
What?
It's called Battle Camp. It's a mobile app.
Why does it sound like I would regret getting it in the long run?
You just battle monsters, and it's a good time.
How much time investment do I have to put into this?
I mean, not a lot. It's kind of just like a play at your own pace type thing. There's like a story mode, and you know, collect and evolve monsters. You try to get, you know, the most powerful team you possibly can, and it's not like, I don't know. The way it kind of works is like each specific monster has like its own attack, defense, HP rating.
Okay.
And
so
then,
essentially Pokemon.
Kind of. It was my replacement for Pokemon, more or less. But it actually gives you like a power rating for your entire team, so you can like watch it go up as like you get better Pokemon. So like, I mean, there's not like a perfect like ideal team. What's that?
Battle Camp monster catching?
Probably.
All right. Well, I'm downloading it.
But then there's also like, yes, there's also events that you can do. Like, you like join a troop with with other people, and then your troop competes against other troops in events. It's fun. Okay. I like it. I play it a lot.
Right, well, I'll take a look. The game that I have been playing recently, I don't know if you've heard of Magikarp Jump.
I saw it and I almost downloaded it.
I've been playing it pretty steadily for, you know, the week or two it's been out.
Should I get it?
Yeah. It's just it's not really like a game that like takes forever to do what you got to do. Like the first time you log on, maybe like it takes a while to like learn everything and like get through the first league because that's not too difficult. But then like you like I spend like a little bit of time playing it, and then like I'll like be off of it for like a day or two, and then I'll go back, and it's just kind of something that like helps me fill time and like, you know, makes me feel good about myself. When I have Percocet the Magikarp.
Well, it's it's at 34% downloaded right now, so
wonderful. Wunderbar. Wunderbar.
Hells yeah.
Okay, so Here's one of my favorite mechanics that happens in Gen 4. When you go into the Eterna Forest, somebody is here waiting for you, and you walk around with them, and they heal your Pokemon the whole time.
Wait. Say that again?
This person's name is Cheryl, and she will walk with me, and every time we get into a battle, she will heal my Pokemon afterwards.
God damn.
So I would usually...
This sounds like a good place to cut this episode at the beginning of the Eternal Forest.
You really think so? You know what? Honestly, you're probably right.
Yeah, we'll start the next one.
You're probably right.
Because it's been like 30 minutes or so, I think.
It's been 40, which I'm comfortable with.
Oh well. Okay, that's a good, solid episode.
So let me just deal with these idiots, and then we'll look at our step counter. And
okay.
And we'll see where we're at. See, I was afraid that you were gonna tell me to catch a Baneri.
Oh no, definitely not.
Good.
Don't mind the fact that I just knocked over my beer bottle. We're gonna compare your step counter for the game with my step counter for today.
Oh my God, Conky Dong, you soft bitch.
It's okay. You're gonna get healed.
Yep, and that's why this is okay. Oh, see that Ghastly fucking killing himself for me.
There you go.
Nope, paralyzed.
Her goddamn Chansey's trying to use Egg Bomb. What a dumb bitch.
It's a Chansey. Fuck, I use Scratch. I'm just as bad. This is a tragedy. I'm fucking everything up. Adam tells me to end the episode, and I'm just like, no, fuck you. This episode's never ending.
We're dragging this out for as long as we can.
Oh yeah, for all those people who are gonna watch it. All 2 of them. Just kidding, I will also watch it.
Are you including yourself in that?
No, it's 2 people not including me, surprisingly. You, so...
Alright, well there we go.
So, out of people who aren't a part of making the episode, 1 person. Essentially.
You know what? Better than nobody watching it, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know, Adam, I think I've mentioned this before, but I like to... So, for everyone who's not aware, I do not live near Adam. I live in somewhere in the United States, and Adam lives somewhere else in the United States. And we used to live in the same
Definitely
corner
not
of,
Ohio, as we talked about.
We used to live in the same corner of the United States, but we don't anymore. But one of my favorite ways, because every once in a while, not since Boo's Fury was about halfway done and we like finished the series out, we've been keeping in touch a lot better than we used to, like playing these games usually. But I usually use these as my way to hear Adam's voice because it's just so sensual. So anyway, that's it for this episode of Pokemon's Platinum. As you can see, we're at 3205 steps. Adam, what's your pedometer at?
I was at 5,428.
5,428?
Yep.
Well, we're going to have to see if after this episode we come close to that. Or after this next episode, rather. We'll
find out.
But until then, everyone, thank you for stopping by. Adam, do you have any last words?
I do. Don't eat pineapple on pizza.
Thank you. Good night.